that makes me ask you a very common question. When it comes to DNA tests, a lot of people have the impression that DNA test is about proving someone is your son or not, or looks at your ancestry, etc. How is RobGenes genetic test is different to the others?
Yeah, most of the tests there are in the world, they are to analyze ancestry information, to know where your family comes from, your ancestors. This is really interesting. This is something that people can understand more their origins. So the tests that analyze ancestry information is to give this kind of information, but they do not give a very deep and solid information about your health. That's why we call in the scientific world this type of test as recreational DNA tests, because they give you a kind of fun, they give you a recreational information, but they are not precise enough to give a deep analysis on your health, on your DNA, and that makes all the difference. I just give you an example. To analyze someone's ancestry background, I don't need more than 90 genes to understand what's your origin, where you're coming from, and so on. And to analyze people in the deep part of their health, I need to analyze at least 20,000 genes.
And what do you see when you analyze this? So how can that help the individuals?
Analyzing a big quantity of genes, we are able to detect diseases in advance. We can see deeply where a blood test, a urine test, or even an anamnesis that a doctor would talk to the patient cannot see. So when we have a patient, we never have enough information about what's going on in the genome markup of the patient, unless the patient has done a genetic test with a lot of information, a lot of markers, for example, more than 6 million genetic markers that can give to us a lot of details. And that makes difference because you can start making treatment, we can make interventions just to prevent diseases to happen. And if these diseases happen, what are the less impact that one can have when we understand the genes that goes on in a person. We are all composed of 99.9% the same genes. Each person, for example, me and you and all the people that are listening, we are 99.9% the same in the genetic landscape. 0.1% of people, we are different. 0.1% inside of our genes, we are different. And this 0.1% contains millions of variants, and what makes us really, really unique. But these variants are not only talking about diseases, talk about also good things. A genetic variant can also bring you talents, bring you advantages. When you see, for example, some athletes that they are champions in World Cup, in soccer World Cup, or even in Olympics games, they probably have genetic variations that make them special. They give them extra power, extra endurance, and different fibers in their muscles. So this is the genetic background that is not only bad. Even I'll give you an example. For example, mathematic skills is also genetics. So people, they are very good in mathematics. Like we have sometimes comes out some genius in mathematics. They have some special genes, would have some changes in these genes that make them better in mathematics, for example.